In the chat already, guys. All right, EMF miner. So yes, this is a new spot. So my plan is I got Scotland kind of helping me point me in the right direction of new places to try, but this is the absolute closest creek to my house right here. So this is super close. Can't believe I've never even tried it. So it's actually a pretty nice looking little creek. Let me kind of show you what we're dealing with here. I still have no idea whether or not there's gold here, but let's see who else is here. We don't have nasty weather here. It's nice. It's nice. Patriot, what's going on? Scotland's back. Dana, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. Pixie Star, what's going on? Okay, so let me show you this little creek, guys. All right, so check it out. Check it out. So there's a lot of trash in here because it's an urban area. But yeah, I'm parked right up there, up that bank. So I had to climb down here. Not that big a deal. Man, but this is a nice little creek right here. Nice little creek. What do you guys think? All Things Country, what's going on, buddy? Check it out. We got us a new little creek going on here. No idea if there's gold in it or not. But there's plenty of water flow. If I find gold, I can definitely sluice. That's a fact. Oh my gosh, look, this is all concrete, broken up concrete. It looks to me like, hey, Joseph Knowlton, what's going on? It looks to me like they've repaved the parking lot up there and just kind of pushed all the rock over the edge into the creek here. So, Careless Whispers, what's going on? But wow, no problem finding gravel here. Lots of gravel here, not like yesterday's spot. It was all mucky and clay. So, what do you say? Looks rough? Yeah, I don't know. Looks pretty interesting to me. So let's go ahead and fill up a pan with some material. I've been eyeing this little boulder here that's got moss and grass growing on it. So what do you think about that? We're just gonna try all over. We may or may not find gold, but regardless, we're gonna be hanging out in a creek. So it's hard to go wrong there. Let's see, there's a good spot. Okay. All right, we got my normal crowd in the house, so that's awesome. 12 of us, only 4 likes. So if you could hit the 3 dots in the corner up there and then select the like button, I'd appreciate it. You're sober today, Joseph? That's good. That's good. All right, what do you think? So I'm thinking right here. Got this boulder right here. It's got some moss on it. We got some gravel right here on both sides of it, all the way around it. So let's just start filling up some pans right through here. There's a kind of a interesting little drop point right there as well. And we got some deeper water right here as well. So Diane, what's going on? Diane, we're getting ready to fill up our pan with some material. So let's go ahead and get that done. Let's see, how about I flip it around here? You can see where I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna dig right about there. How's that? We're gonna dig there real quick. All right. Let's see, where we at? There's my shovel. All right, we're gonna dig here first. If we can get down beneath these packed rocks. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Let's see what our first scoop looks like. Goodness. Let's see what we got here. Well, we got a big heavy rock. Is that clay? Is that clay on there? I think we got a little bit of clay in our first scoop. Check that out. All right, let's go for more. Here and having trouble getting a good scoop. We're not having trouble getting glass though. That's for sure. There's lots of big rocks in here, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have to move some big rocks. But we're getting scoops. All right. Go ahead and classify it down. Let's see what we got here. Rock-wise, so we got mica schist here. Let's see, we got quartz. Yeah, we got quartz. here, quartz and mica schist. So that's actually some interesting looking mica schist right there. That's pretty cool. All right. So let's see. I think we need another scoop. Let's get another scoop. All right. Try to get a fat scoop this time. See if we can move this big rock out of the way. Yeah, that's our problem. Troublemaker right there. Okay. All right, that's probably good. Let's pan it out. I'm anxious to see. Okay, so let's classify this down first. Then I'll check the chat before we start panning. All right. Okay. So there's our first pan. So let me go ahead and flip it around so we can do some panning. All right. So looking good on the cell phone service. Guys, we got, what are we working with here? We got 5 bars of 5G. So the video quality has got to be pretty good. You're backwashing cons. All right, I threw schist in the woods. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to throw schist in the woods. All right, let's go ahead and, what do you think? This might be a pretty good little panning station right here, to be honest. Let's see. Let me flip it up so I can read the chat for a minute. Have you ever done the gold diggers dance? No, I need to have Wes and Tom teach me that. So, not yet. Okay, let's go ahead and see what your all's view is like from here. Okay, I can probably tilt it up a little bit so I can read the chat a little bit better, but you can also see the pan. Okay. Hey, Isaiah, you're back. Yes, I remember you. Yes, I remember you, Isaiah. So appreciate you coming back. This is our first pan of the day right here. So hopefully there's gold. We have no idea. No idea if there's gold in this location. I certainly hope so, because it is right down the street from my house. It doesn't seem windy right here, Mike. It doesn't seem windy, but we're kind of in a little valley here, surrounded by trees. Can you guys hear the bass bumping in the background? It's raining there. It has to be there, says Scotland. Man, I certainly hope so, man. Certainly hope so. I mean, we got the right kind of rocks here. Bill Snodgrass, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? All right, so yeah, there's little black garnets kind of throughout it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, not a lot of black sand in this scoop, but we got some. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and see. Fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yet. Don't see it yet. Don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. But that's our first pan of the day, so let's not totally discount it yet. But I don't see anything yet. Don't see anything. Hey, Scotland, I'm not in the place that you and I discussed, simply because I went down there on my lunch break to look. And it was just, there was no way I could, there was no material there to dig. It was just too deep and mucky. So, yeah, there was no gravel anywhere. Ducks are happy. The pond's now overflowing. That's good. That's good. All right, so we need to find another place to take a test pan. So I'm not really sure where that is. I'm kind of surprised we got 0 specks, but that's kind of like yesterday. We got 0 specks all over the place too. But let me see. What do you think? So if we're talking about flood gold, we got these big rocks here kind of blocking it off, and I got material dropping right there. So let's give that a shot. What do you think? What do you think? All right. So let me go ahead and, this little boulder here is kind of a nice little panning station, huh? Let's see, where are we at here? Summer sucks. Why? What's wrong with summer? You don't like summer storm? You don't like summer, huh? Let's go ahead and turn it just a little bit. Yeah, that way, I think. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and fill our pan up. Let's see, we're gonna try like right here. Hey, I see something green on the screen. What do we got here? 1 month, Steve Foley. 1 month, awesome. Miguel, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Official asteroid. What's going on? Funny Mafia. Where is fish? There's fish here. There's fish here, but we're in the middle of the city right now. So we don't have any idea if there's gold in this creek or not, but I'm hoping so because it's right down the street from my house. We're just gonna do test pans all day and see what we can find. Oh, goodness. There we go. There we go. Whoa. Is that a hose? I think it's a hose. There we go. All right, let's wash these rocks off. See what we got here. All right, let's hope there's some gold. I really hope there's some gold here. Let's go ahead and find out. Let's find out. Steve, what's going on? Who we got? Fortnite clips, what's going on? Miguel, I'm also here to watch you wash rocks. Cool, cool. Yeah, we couldn't find gravel yesterday. We got lots of gravel today, so that is not the problem. Today the problem is this may or may not even be a gold bearing area. So the rocks look right, but until we find that first speck of gold, we don't know. We're just looking for one speck right now. One speck. So here we go. All right, this is a good angle. I can read the chat just fine. You guys can see what I'm doing. Crawdad. There's probably a lot of crawdads around here. Probably a lot of crawdads out and about. Rocks and gravel. Yeah, you're right. We finally got rocks. Finally got rocks. It's a new spot, new area. It's a little bit different side of town. But if you're new, what our goal is here, we're looking to find a nice good gold bearing creek near our house. On the weekends, I always go up to the gold belt in Dahlonega, and I get pretty good gold up there, but I'd like to be able to do some stuff after work. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Careless is awesome. I appreciate you being the greeting squad. I'll find shrimp. Who dropped gold? Nature, hopefully. Hopefully nature dropped gold. Hopefully, hopefully. Come on, let's get some. Please be some gold in here. So pan number 2 looks like a skunk to me. Looks like a complete skunk to me. Not even a micro. Not even a micro. Okay. All right, so if there were gold here, usually there'd be a little bit in the stream bed at least. So it's kind of interesting that there's nothing. Today's target, 1 kilogram. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. Today's target for me is 1 speck. So I just want to prove whether or not this is a gold bearing area. So what do you think? Downstream is all broken concrete. It's all broken concrete. But what do you think? Should we dig over here? I'm kind of thinking closer to the bank, maybe. Close to the bank somewhere. How about like right in here? Right in here close to the bank, and let's just try to get down. Let's try to dig down. I mean, you see the rocks we got here. Drop a like and subscribe. Miguel is on top of it. I mean, you see we got quartz everywhere. So, man, you would think there'd be something. Let's try right here. Right here. This general area. All right. Go ahead and I think I can set you guys right there on my bucket. You can see right where I'm. Oh, we got to flip it around. There you go. There you go. You can see what I'm doing. It's no gold. Yeah, there was no gold in that pan. No gold in that pan. But that's all right. Let me get my pan. All right. So, I mean, this is completely an experiment. So worst case scenario, I hang out outside in a creek and don't get any gold. So we're gonna do what we can and just see what happens. Here, let's go ahead and move the angle over just a little bit. It's like right there. All right. Whoa. I think this shovel's about done. What do we got here? Some decent material. Let me go ahead and rinse that off real quick. All right. Let's fill it up. Fill it up. Man, I hope we find something. At least 1 speck. That's what we're after. 1 speck. Woo. All right, that should be good. That should be good. Come on, we gotta find some specks. We gotta find some specks. I really liked my panning station we had up here. So I'm gonna come back over here and set it up. Take a look at the chat real quick. See what's going on with my viewership. All right. Why is there gold in the water? So that is a big, that requires a pretty long answer, but basically over thousands and thousands of years, the gold that's eroding out of the rock, eventually through all the rains and erosion, works its way down, down, down as far as it can go until it hits the creek. Justin, what's going on? Goat Gamer 10. I got it. So far, what we're looking at is this might be another place to cross off the list as a no-go. But I'm not going to give up until I hang out with you guys for a while. So we're just going to hang out. We're going to do pans. We might not get anything, but we're going to keep on looking. You never know. Maybe we find like a cool gemstone or something. Gold ain't where it ain't, says Mike. You're 100% right. 100% right. Dylan gets a lot of information watching my past ones. That's awesome. Funny Mafia, I'm in Athens, Georgia. Miguel, there is black sand. Not in that last scoop. Let's take a look though. There is black sand. Although I have found gold in Georgia in places with 0 black sand too. some places it's like all like brown garnet sand. Yeah, I just got started, Gail. I'm not giving up. We're gonna hang out together for a while. We're gonna hang out together for a while, and like I said, worst case scenario, I hang out in the creek and have fun. So I have fun just being out here. I can't make gold show up where it's not. All I can do is keep digging and see what happens. How can you join me? Funny Mafia? You can't join me right now. Oh, you can join me as a member if you hit the join button. But if you want to join me for some gold, this weekend I'll be at Yahula Creek Park in Dahlonega, Georgia, in the morning time. So you're welcome to come out and join me there. We hope we find a 5-kilogram golden nugget. Man, I would freak out if we found a 5-kilogram golden nugget. I'd freak out if we found a half-a-gram golden nugget. Probably even less than that. I'd freak out if we found one piece of... Right now, I'd freak out if we found one speck. Okay, you're about right, Miguel. There's some black sand, but sure isn't very much. Sure isn't very much. Let me show you. And let's go in for a zoom for micros, even though my assumption here is that there's 0 micros. 0 micros at all. There's some black sand. Let me show you. So not much, but there is some. There is some black sand, but can we find one micro speck anywhere? Not even one micro speck? Come on. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. There may not be any gold in this creek, but if there is, we're gonna find it. If there is, we're gonna find it. Thanks for answering. I'm guessing the mountain area is where it would be. So here in Georgia, it's just to the south of the mountains. So if you're way up in the mountains, there's not as much gold. The farther away you get from the mountains, well, I mean, the gold belt is just south of the mountains. And then there's a bunch of little other gold belts south of that, but. Okay, did we get a new member? Did we get a new member? Dylan! Dylan, I wasn't trying to ignore your membership, buddy. It just kind of floated past. What's going on, man? I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Brothers, we haven't found anything yet. Haven't found anything yet, but we're just going to hang out and we're going to keep doing some pans for fun. And maybe, just maybe we'll find a few specks of gold. But you won't know until you look. But let's think about where we're going to take our next pan from. My name is Aaron, strongest under the heavens. My name is Aaron. John is him. He's a member. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. I don't remember seeing your name, but I'm glad to have you as a member. Okay, let's go ahead and look. I don't think you can still call yourself a rookie. Dylan, there's a lot of areas where I am a rookie. There's a lot of areas where I am a rookie. I'm a rookie at dredging and I'm a rookie at high banking. But I don't have very much experience doing those things. But let's look and see. I want to go upstream a little bit. Let's go upstream a little bit. Let's go up there and take a look. AC, subscriber. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What am I doing, Juice World Gaming? We're hanging out outside in the creek, live streaming, reading the chat, and doing some pans, trying to see if there's any gold here. At the current moment, I'm kind of leaning towards the answer of no. Oops. Sorry, I got to itch myself there. Kind of leaning towards a no on the gold situation. Okay. Wow, this is a little bit. Let me try to go over here. There's plenty of water here to sluice if there was gold. But you got to have gold to make it worth sluicing. Okay, let's bushwhack a little bit through this tree. Okay, let's see how far we can go upstream. Let's take a look. What kind of water? Waterfall artist. Okay, so let's take a look. Yesterday, we tried out a new creek as well, and we could not find one rock. There were no rocks in the creek. Today, that's not a problem. Wow, check it out. Wow. How far does this thing go? How far does it go? I don't know, but we're gonna come up here and we're gonna try some more pans. Downstream from a big boulder, says Bill. What stream am I at, Falcon? I don't know if this stream has a name, but I'm in Georgia. And so, I'm in Athens, Georgia, actually. To be more specific. Here's a big boulder to look downstream from, like somebody just said. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. What do you know? All right. Let's see. I'll set up the camera over here. All rivers have a name. It probably has a name, but I don't know the name. And if I did, I'm not quite ready to tell you where it is. So let's go ahead and see. We're gonna dig right in front of that. All right. Woo. Get some of these big rocks out. There you go, got a decent scoop. Worst case scenario, I get some exercise, even if there's no gold. All right. All right, let's try to come in from a little different angle. Goodness, I'm having trouble getting down there at all. Hey, the sun just came out. Got a little bit of sun action. One more scoop and then we'll pan it. All right. Whew. Let's see what we got. Let's check it out, guys. Let's see. Oh, that's a full pan right there. That's a full pan right there. So, let's see if there's any gold. Let's see. How are we looking here? What if I can sit right here? Hey, and then maybe I can pull this a little bit closer, like that, and maybe point it up a little bit, like that. And let's see. How's that? Okay. How long have I been doing this? I've been doing it for a little bit over 2 years. And I enjoy it. So if you've never done it before, you should try it. It's a fun hobby. It's a fun hobby. 10 colors, no less. Man, I really hope so, Brian. I really, really hope so. Well, let's take our time on this pan. Let's go slow. And the whole time we're gonna be thinking, please be colors, please. High vibrations to me, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm all about high vibrations. All about it. Can I give you a shout out? Well, shout out to you. Your name went by too fast, so I couldn't see it. There better be some gold here. Man, I really hope so. So far, I'm not too confident that that's gonna be true. But this is perfect out here. This creek is nice and peaceful. I'm just sitting here relaxing after work. Hello, hello, Grace. How are you? Being in Athens, we are lucky to get any gold. Exactly, Dylan. Exactly. Any gold is better than no gold, but we have found gold in Athens. So we know there's gold in Athens. There's gold by the stadium, for sure. I tried to look downstream from the stadium today, but as soon as it exits the stadium, it turns into chocolate milk with no gravel. Careless Whispers is the bomb. I agree. I agree. If there's gold there, you give me $500. Well, you're not the first person to make that claim. And then I had a pan with 200 colors in it, and they obviously didn't pay up. Can I give you a shout out, John? Shout out, John. Gold is very dense. It sinks to the bottom of the pan. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. We're stratifying, trying to get those little tiny pieces to go to the bottom, and then we're rinsing out the white material like this. You give me $1 million if I find gold? Well, shoot. I mean, I'd almost take that bet if I were betting against me, because right now, not one microspec. That's pretty surprising. Not even one microspec. And the black sand is minimal at best. Right, so, and zero, anything that looks like gold. Nothing. No gold in that one. No gold in that one. Hey, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm still enjoying myself sitting out here. Still enjoying myself. But let's keep doing pans. Let's go upstream again. Hey, I found a laptop. Check it out. I found a laptop. Sweet. What do we got here? What model are we dealing with here? Oh, we got an HP Chromebook. Okay. We found gold. Hey, we found gold. We officially found gold. I found gold, guys. Look at that. Hey, look at that. We found gold. Yes, sir. We found gold. And no matter what you say, we definitely found gold. Yeah, it's broken, but there's gold inside. We found gold. We found platinum. We found silver. We found copper. All of it in the creek. Right? Right. Hunter Biden's laptop. Oh, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. But, hey, let's pan this out. Let's pan it out. This would be a fun experiment. Why not? We're just going to have fun today. We're going to pan out this computer. Let's pan out the computer. What do you think? All right. So we got the HP Chromebook here. All right. It's got gold inside it. We got gold in the RAM chips. We got gold in the processor. All right. At the very least, we're going to clean up trash out of the creek today. There's Bitcoin on it. Oh yeah, what if there's a Bitcoin wallet? What if there's gold here? This is going to be hilarious. Hilarious. That's some nice looking gravel we got there. I think we got some garnets in the laptop. So the laptop had garnets in it. All right. We're just obviously messing around right now. That's funny, bro, but we did find gold. Exactly. Exactly. I found gold. Literally 100% found gold, and there's no wild gold in the laptop, but we didn't really expect any. Well, didn't really expect any, but you never know. All right, so there's our gold, our first gold for the day. 100% first gold for the day. All right. Is that hilarious? Is that hilarious? Can you be moderator, please? I mean, I got some good moderators already. I think we got enough. 700 easy, practically brand new. Where am I doing this? Anything I'm doing in Athens. Yeah, explain. We're panning for gold, and I'm not having a lot of luck panning for gold there, Bleed, but we did find our first gold. And so this isn't the kind of gold that I was actually going to be looking for. But there's a laptop in the creek, and laptops clearly have gold inside, so we found gold. We found gold. All right, but let's try to find some actual wild gold in nature. So let me grab my pan. Let me grab my shovel here. Hey, I found a golf ball too. Nice. All right. You know what? Like, maybe we'll find some other kind of treasure, like an arrowhead or something. I mean, you never know what we're gonna find. Do I like the Braves? Yeah, the Braves are cool. Shout out to you, Bleed. Shout out to you. You're gonna subscribe. Appreciate you. Golf balls are very common in the river. Yeah, especially in the city. Especially in the city, because that's where we are, in the city. But let's go ahead and flip the camera around and let's try to decide where we're gonna take our next pan from. What do you guys think? I'm thinking this is like an inside bend up here, isn't it? This little inside bend. We got kind of a interesting, is that bedrock? Is that bedrock or just a really big rock? That might be, is that bedrock or a really big rock? I think it's just a really big rock. Oh, there's a bridge up here. I didn't notice that. Ooh. Check it out. Check it out, guys. All right. There's a bridge. Let's see. All right. All right. Evening, Steven. Changing elevation, says Brian. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's coming down. You're right. You're right. We're getting some downhill action. Okay. Let's see here. All right. All right, all right. Interesting. Okay, let's take a pan from up here somewhere. How about like right through here? What do you think? Bridges are a great place to test. Yeah, I should have worn my waders, huh? That looks a little bit too deep. I'm not gonna go up there right now. I'm not gonna go up there, but we're gonna try like right here. That's an old bridge. Yeah, it looks kind of old. Looks kind of old. Heck yeah. So let's just do a pan here. Let's hopefully the people in the front office here don't see what I'm doing. I mean, I'm allowed to be here, but I just don't want to alarm anyone because most people don't know what's going on when they see a gold digger. They're not used to seeing gold diggers. So just the sound of the water's relaxing. Yeah, I agree. So if we find gold, that's what I'm saying. Gold is a bonus. Gold is a bonus, and the adventure and just hanging out with you guys is the real gold. You know, gold is where you find it, right? All right. Might have to try to move some big rocks here. Big rocks in the way. Okay. I mean, we got quartz with like mica included in it. So you would think that there's something here, guys. You would think there's something. You would think. But so far, nothing. All right, a couple more scoops and then we'll pan it out. There we go. Let's get one more. But I mean, look at that mica schist, you know? So the conditions are right for gold deposition. Conditions are right. It's mostly schist here. I don't see much in the way of granite, which a lot of places in Athens do have a fair amount of granite. Okay, how about this? I think this will be a good place for me to set the camera. Like that. And is this a good panning spot where I can read the chat? Kinda. Are there other folks in here with the prospecting channel? Yeah, I mean, there's lots of people in the chat with the prospecting channel. You guys, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to mention your channels. A lot of the people that watch my videos are more experienced at prospecting than I am. So, all the ingredients, but no gold so far. Exactly, Scotland. Exactly. Exactly. We got the right kind of bedrock. We got quartz. We got garnets even. But just hasn't been any gold. Hasn't been any gold quite yet. Jeff is talking to other prospectors when he says that. Okay. Your name is Lily. Hi, Lily. Have I switched spots? I'm in a different spot from yesterday, yeah. So the plan is, I've been talking to Scotland. I'm just gonna test every place where I can access the creek. We're gonna test them all. We're gonna test them all. If it's within 5 minutes of my office and I can go after work, I'm gonna test it. We're gonna test every single waterway. Every single one. Stoney's in the house. Hey Stoney, what's going on? You just got in the chat. Welcome Raven. Welcome Raven VR. And Aesthetic Girl. Why do I look like your dad? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm related to your dad somehow. You never know. Yo, Goldman, got something or not? Not yet, bro. Not yet. So we're trying out new spots. So I know where I can get gold. I know where I can go right now and put 100 colors in every pan. So, but what we're trying to do now is trying to find gold in a new area. This is what we call prospecting. Prospecting. And you never know whether or not there's gold until you check. What state am I in? I'm in Georgia. Hello, hello, Kiki. What's going on? What the hell was that behind me? I don't know. I don't know. Salutations from Italy. Hey, how's things in Italia? How are things in Italia? So yeah, this scoop right here basically has no black sand in it. Diamonds, man, it'd be nice if I found something. Like, at this point, even like a gem quality garnet or something would be pretty cool. Guys, we're getting zero gold here. We're getting totally skunked. Totally skunked today so far. But let's keep going. Because, like I said, we're having fun. We're hanging out in the creek. We're answering questions. We're reading the chat. And, I mean, what could go wrong? Like somebody else said, the sound of the water. I mean, I could make a video of just this. That right there would make a good video by itself. All right. You know, so, I mean, we can't really go wrong. We're out here in the creek. Yeah, I did stream yesterday, Alfred, but we didn't get any gold yesterday either. But we're prospecting. If you guys really want to see me get lots of gold, you need to tune in on Saturday and Sunday, because I'm going to be at Yahula Creek Park, Laniga, and we're definitely going to get gold there. Definitely. I'd just like to find a new spot close to my house. Okay, so far I'm thinking that there might be much of anything. Is it a common thing to find gold in the streams of Georgia? It's common if you're on the gold belt. So what you want to do, if you want to find gold in Georgia, go to, look up the map. You can Google search Gold Deposits of Georgia, 1909. And you'll find a map there that has shaded areas where known gold has been found. And this is not one of those shaded areas. So that's why we're actually having to prospect and not necessarily having luck, because this is not one of the creeks that's known for gold. All right, you have an addiction. It's called gold fever. Hobo Rob, I mean, don't we all? Don't we all? I got the same addiction too, but I think it's a healthy addiction. How would you find gold locally where you are? James, where do you live? Maybe the gold is more deep, says bro. That's possible. But usually if you're in a gold bearing area, there'll be flood gold close to the surface. So the nuggets and the bigger gold is gonna be down low. Like you said, as deep as you can get towards bedrock. But if it's a gold bearing area, there's usually gonna be some micro specks in that surface level material. And so we haven't even found that. How about this little gravel bar here? What do you think? By the laptop. I think let's look for gold where we found gold before. So we did find gold today, the gold that's in that laptop. So let's look next to the laptop. What do you think? What do you think? We'll look next to the laptop. How about like right in here? Small isolated shaded spots on the 1909 map too. Yeah, Gail, did you look that up? Yeah, they're small isolated spots. And if you connect the dots on some of those small isolated spots, you will see that it like draws a straight line from Athens. So let's see here. Let me go ahead and flip this around. And we're gonna dig, I don't know, like right in here somewhere. What do you think? What do you think? So we got this boulder here, and then we got some material kind of accumulating on the back side of the boulder. So the boulder's kind of acting like a riffle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if, will this thing move? Oh, let's try this. So the moss could potentially contain the flower gold, because while, you know, if gold travels over the surface of this rock, little tiny pieces of gold can get stuck in it. So we're gonna try that out. Try that out. Check the moss. And then if there's nothing under the moss, then we'll look behind the rock. All right, so that's a good amount. All right, let's pan out the moss. So there's not much moss in here, but okay, so what, if you're gonna pan out the moss, let me read the chat first. Blushing, says Joseph. Didn't know about what? Natural miner's moss. Exactly. Exactly. You can get the gold out of the laptop? Well, shoot, we did find gold, what? It's not very much, but what I heard is 40 laptops to get an ounce. 40 laptops. I don't know how accurate that is. Somebody can fact check me on that. But here's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and wash this moss off here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and point down at that. Or actually, here. I like, this is the setup I had earlier. This is a good spot. Okay, so tilt it up. Then I can sit over here. And I can still kind of read the chat. What do we got here? So we're just prospecting a new area for gold. So right now I'm trying the moss, because the moss can catch little tiny pieces of flower gold. So if this is a gold bearing area, chances are we'd find some microspecks in the moss. So I gotta shake the moss out the best I can. Technically, I did find a deposit of premium minerals. I did, I know. We're not going home empty-handed. Isn't that hilarious? That's what I'm saying. All right, so let's see. There's not very much material left. This is what was trapped in the moss. So let's see. Let's see. We found gold, platinum, palladium, and silver today. All right. Was there any black sand in the moss? Looks like there was some. Yeah, there was some black sand in the moss. Okay. Okay. And the answer is, oh my God, there's no gold. No gold. No gold. So, yeah. This may just be another area that we cross off the list, which is fine. That's prospecting. I mean, it wouldn't be prospecting if there was gold everywhere you looked. And if there was gold everywhere you looked, gold wouldn't be worth whatever it is, $2,200, $2,300 an ounce. So you're sorry, just trying to let your buddy know how you're doing? Okay. Chill with the Louisiana question. Why? What's going on in Louisiana? Louisiana has gold. Okay. Don't spam the chat. You're Korean? Okay. Hello. It's you again. You found a job at a Dairy Queen. You have 17 matches on Tinder and you're couch serving. Okay. I don't know what that means, Daniels. I don't know what you're trying to say there. I got you there, bro. Psychic driver. Can we join you this weekend? So this weekend I'll be at Yahula Creek Park in Dahlonega, Georgia. And there's definitely gold there. So if you want to get some gold, you want me to show you how to pan, I'm going to be out there probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock on Saturday. So if you come on out, I'll show you how to get some gold and we'll all get gold together. So Ohio, Susan, has got gold. There's a lot of glacial gold in Ohio. I know quite a few people who get pretty good gold down there. So definitely worth your time to try to figure that out. But let's go ahead and, like I said, we're going to go behind the boulder where the material has kind of piled up a little bit. So you never know what we could find. You never know what we could find. But we're just going to go ahead and move my classifier. Okay. And let me see, will this thing move? I mean, it might move, but I'm not going to be able to move it without a pry bar. But we'll just move some of these Move some of these out of the way here. Okay. All right. There we go. There's a nice little piece of cobble. Okay, let's classify this down and pan it out. If you're just joining us, if you want to hit the like button, you got to hit the 3 dots up in the corner to hit the like button. It's kind of weird on these live streams. They make it hard to find. All right, one more scoop. I mean, there's some decent sized books of mica in here. I really would think that there's got to be some kind of gold here, but so far not. All right, let's give it a shot. Give it a shot, because you never know. That creek looks like heaven for you with all the rocks. It's a cool creek. It's a cool creek for sure to hang out in and possibly hunt for arrowheads, but as far as gold, whew, haven't had much luck on that. Haven't had much luck on the gold today, but it's not bothering me. Go ear a corn dog. What about Texas? I don't know about Texas, but if you Google search gold prospecting Texas, I bet you'll find some information. That's a good shovel. Well, Bill, my shovel's already almost broke. So this shovel is not that great. Ouch. It's 2 pieces. And so right here, it's already loose. It's already loose. So I'm still looking for that ultimate shovel. Let's see here. Dang it, I couldn't. It went by too fast. Any Tinder matches? Come on, man. This ain't that place. This ain't that live stream. This is a hang out in the creek, answer questions, learn how to pan for gold live stream. All right, so we got our pan full of material, and so let's stratify it. Create a slurry. Create a slurry like this, so everything's kind of in a liquid state. And the more dense particles can sink to the bottom. And see, then now we're gonna dip our pan and lift it. And we're gonna use those waves of the ocean to wash off the lighter material on the top. Then we gotta make sure the gold sinks again. Keep that gold sinking to the bottom. Okay, dip and lift. Dip and lift. You've always wondered how much do you legitimately, oh gosh, I missed the question. Went by too fast. If you're gonna ask how much gold I get, basically, if I'm in a spot, one of my spots where I know there's gold, I can get about $2 to $3 an hour, which for a hobby that pays you $2 to $3 an hour, I'd say that's a pretty good hobby. Do I make, golly, the messages are going by too fast, couldn't read it. And my moderators are going to work a little bit there. We got some people in the chat acting crazy. I'm not going home till I find 5 ounces. Man, Paul, I'm gonna be here a long time, bro. A long time if I'm not going home till I find 5 ounces. It's gonna be a while. You subscribe. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, Cookie the Frog. Put it on slow chat. But then, see, I always wonder about that, because then do I miss messages from people? Well, I'm missing messages anyway. Man, if you're still here 1 year. Okay. Is gold constantly being produced? If you're, I mean, gold is constantly eroding out of quartz veins. So, yes, is the answer to that question. And our results are consistent, not a microspec. So my conclusion is this is not a gold-bearing creek, guys. This is not a gold-bearing creek. So what do you think? How far are we in the stream? We're almost an hour in the stream. You've been at that creek, you recognize it. Wyatt, I'm in Athens, Georgia, and Athens is not known to have gold, but I have found some gold here, and I live here, so I'm hoping to find a good creek real close to my house. What spot am I at? I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you, Scotland. But let's just go ahead and say it is the closest running water to my house. So, I mean, I was pretty hopeful. It's the closest running water in my house. And so that would be awesome if there was gold here. You're in Blackshear, Georgia. I'm not really familiar with that. Yassine, thank you. Charmaine, thank you. I appreciate you guys for subbing. Appreciate you. You did this a few years ago and got a $5 for a medium-sized gold piece. That's good, Cookie. That's good. Hey, bro, I don't know if I would call it unlucky as much as this is just how it is. I mean, there's not gold everywhere, but you never know until you look. But let's go ahead and do some more pans because there might be some people watching that want to learn more about the concept. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's just do a little tutorial. Let's do a little tutorial. So that's what we're. Whoa, the stream backed out. Do I need to pay a fee for panning? Not here. Hobbyists do not have to pay, get any permits here in Georgia. All right, so let's start from scratch. How to pan for gold. That's what we're gonna do right now. The first thing you gotta do when you're panning for gold is to dig some material and fill up your pan. So what you'll need though, you see I got a shovel and I got a pan and a classifier. So the first thing I'm gonna do is pick out a place to dig. So how am I gonna pick out a place to dig? The general strategy is big rocks, big gold, little rocks, little gold. So if I were to pan for gold in material like this light material, I'd be very unlikely to find much gold. So usually what you want to do is you want to find where there's some bigger rocks. You want to find where there's some bigger rocks and you want to dig down. So there's lots of different guidelines you can look for when it comes to trying to find gold. Some people say inside bends. Some people say changes in elevation. Some people say if it's narrow and then widens out all of a sudden. Basically all those things are low pressure areas. So in a flood, when all this gravel, all these rocks are on the move, and they're on their way downstream, heavy things will fall out of the water column close to each other. So you want to look for piles of heavy things when you're looking for gold. Spam kind of bad. Yeah, but good thing we got moderators. So let's try to find some piles of heavy things. And let's say that we're going to try right here. There's a bunch of big rocks here. So first we're going to have to move the big rocks out of the way. So let's go ahead and do that. Move the big rocks out of the way. Let's see. Let me read the chat. Please say your name. Janisha. Hello, Janisha. Okay, always check your creeks or your favorite spots when they flood and take pictures. So you'll kind of know what it looks like in a flood stage. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. How come I don't use a shovel to dig down deep? I do, Jesus. You'll see in some of my videos, I do dig down kind of deep. But a lot of times I'm happy with the flood gold that I get towards the surface. Well, let's try to move some of these rocks, see if we can get down to some material that we can dig. So we're digging amongst big rocks. If you're just joining us, we're doing a little gold panning tutorial. So the first thing we did was we're looking for a place where heavy things are kind of hanging out together. And a pile of big rocks like this is a good place to start. And so you got to move the rocks. Uh-oh, we got some. Ooh, look at that. That's granite. That's granite. Okay, so let's keep moving the big rocks out of the way. Be careful moving big rocks because you could smash your hands and could be snakes or other things underneath it, but just got to manually move these. Oops, your name? What happened to your name? Hobo Rob? Oh, you're a hobo? All right. Let's see. We got some rocks moved out of the way. Let's see if we can dig. All right. So when you're digging in a stream bed for gold, if it's really easy to dig, you're probably in the wrong spot. You want places where the gravel is really compacted together. So should be hard to dig. Let me go ahead and point this down a little bit. So kind of put your shovel in, and you're going to want to back and forth, do it in circles, side to side, push down, wedge it up. It's really hard. So just keep working it. Eventually your shovel's going to get down into the gravel. And if you don't get a good scoop, come in from a different angle. And I'm not giving you guys a very good example, am I? There we go. And once you get your shovel sunk down in there, as deep as you can get it, then you pry up the material, and you should get a nice little scoop like this. So the next step, if you got a pan and a classifier like this, is I'm going to rinse off the bigger rocks and screen down to the smaller size material. So there's my big rocks. Throw them aside, and now all I'm left with is my material I'm going to pan. Let's read the chat real quick. What country am I in? I'm in the United States. Might catch a goldfish. Haha. You don't see the sub button. I hope the sub button's there. Okay, next step, panning for gold. So now that we have eliminated the big rocks, the next step is to do what we call stratify. Now the way this works is gold is 19.3 times more dense than water. Iron is like 4 point something times more dense than water. And so whenever I go like this, the heavy things go to the bottom, or the more dense things go to the bottom. So as I'm shaking my pan back and forth like this and around in circles, creating what I call a slurry, creating a slurry here. And so after I've done that, I'm going to dip my pan and lift, and it creates a wave. The waves of the ocean will rinse the lighter material off the top. And we do that a few times, and then we go back to stratifying again, making the material sink to the bottom. The dense things are going to the bottom. All right. I do this daily. Jesus, I've been doing it more recently because I'm trying to find a good spot close to my job where I don't have to drive 60 miles. So I stratify, 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 dip and lift, waves of the ocean. Stratify, stratify. Therian and a wolf. I don't know what that means, Laura. Poco, we're panning for gold. Poco the king. Dip and lift. Waves of the ocean. Rinsing off the light material. Stratify. Waves of the ocean. Dip and lift. Wash off the lighter material. And we just keep doing this until we get down towards the very end. Please say your name. Nay, something, something brewer. I'm a brewer. Okay. Bro, it's there in so many ways. There's some good YouTube videos that explain this complicated subject. Yeah, you're right. There are so many ways. So this is just the way I do it. Stratify, stratify, dip and lift, and use the waves of the ocean to rinse off the light material. So you found the sub button? Thank you, Poco. Thank you. All right. So we're continuing that process till we get down to the very end. So now we're at the very end. There's not very much material left in my pan. So what I'm gonna do, I have just a little bit of water in my pan. And so I'm gonna put the material all towards the front like that. And then, I don't know how well you're gonna see, I'm gonna tilt my pan back like this. So the heaviest things, you see how the darker material's up there? The heaviest things are gonna be up here. So where this black material is, if we have gold, that's where it would be. So I don't think we found gold, but that's the whole process. That is the whole process right there from beginning to end. Let's just do a zoom anyways, just to check. Because sometimes the gold is too small to see. I'm leaning towards the fact that this is not a gold-bearing area. So I'm leaning towards no gold here. But until we go in for a zoom and check it out, we won't know for sure. So let's go in for a zoom. All I want to do is put my zoom in the gold pan. Okay, wait, what is that? Hey! Is it? Okay, let's go back out. I thought I saw it. Is that it right there? Where'd it go? I saw a piece of gold. It's in the center of the screen. It's a micro speck, all right, man. Let's zoom back out all the way. Let's see. You see it? You see it? Look at that. That's a piece of gold, guys. Isn't it? That's a piece of gold. 100. Whoa. Yeah, there it is. Hey, it's not completely gold. Look at that. Yeah. It's about time, guys. We didn't get skunked today. We did not get skunked. You see it? That's yellow, as unmistakable as it gets. And if it were not gold, it would change colors. It would lose its shine depending on the angle. But as you can see, no matter what way I look at that, right there in front of my fingernail, we found gold. So, hey, that was good timing. Right during my panning tutorial, we actually found a tiny speck of gold. Now you know how to pan for gold. But one thing that you'll hear us silly prospectors say, gold does not grow after it's done forming in the quartz veins. But we always say this anyways, just for the heck of it. When we find fly poops like that, which is what we call these, we got to throw that one back so it'll get bigger. You know, it's like a fisherman would say. So there you go. All right, so the only gold that we're going home with today is right there in the laptop that we just found in the creek. So we found gold, platinum, palladium, silver, copper, cobalt, nickel, cadmium. We found all kinds of minerals in the creek today. Woo! Yeah, it's a dad joke. Yeah, you're right, all things country. Say your name, Amar. Amar, I've seen you in my live streams for sure. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming back. So, I mean, I'm having fun. Even though we're not getting gold. You have a question? Nay. So, yeah, go ahead and shoot. What's your question? If I don't get to read it, there'll be other gold miners in the chat that will help you out. Saying it's a myth. You thinking if you toss an ounce of California pickers, they'll grow? I'm thinking it's not going to work, Miguel. I'm thinking it's not going to work. If anything, all gold does is kind of smush and break, maybe possibly into smaller pieces. DJ Wells, who am I? I am Aaron, and I'm a gold prospector. What games do I play, Poco? I don't really play a lot of games. There's this one game I play every now and then called Rise of Kingdoms. Poco, tell us your question. Keep digging, Scotland. Fine, man, fine. Okay, so now that we found gold, people are like, you got to keep going, bro. You got to keep going. All right, let's do another pan. What do you think? Where did we just find that gold? We just found that gold right here in the big rocks that I just moved out of the way. So let's keep doing that. Let's move some big rocks out of the way and do some more scoops. Maybe that one's got some big brothers and big sisters. But there would be gold in that creek after that, technically. Yeah, there's gold. Do another pan from right there, says James. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do another pan from right here where we just found our first speck of the day. Hey, we found our first speck of the day, guys. Yes, we did. All right, let's see here. We'll go right about there. Okay, how's that? Let's grab some of the bigger ones. Get them out of the way if we can. And that looks good. So let's see if we can get a nice scoop from right about here. Wow, I can't believe I finally found a speck. Finally found a speck. We didn't get skunked. So You never know. Maybe there'll be a picker. If there's one piece of gold, there's probably more than one. That's not the only piece of gold in the whole creek. I promise you that. All right, let's get some more. Get some more scoopage. I'm ready to get some good gold on Saturday, guys. I'm ready. I'm ready to get some weighable gold once again. All right. Ooh. Got poked earlier by a thorn. Yeah, I did some bushwhacking on my lunch break, guys, trying to find a different spot that didn't work out. All right, that's good. Let's give this a shot. Okay, I can guarantee the creek hasn't been worked for over 100 years. That's a fact. That's a fact. That is definitely a fact. Let's go back here. I like to be able to see. I like to be able to read the chat and sit down so I can hang out with you guys right here. Okay. Please say your name. You're only 7. Amar. I said your name. Say Adam. Adam. So am I, and in a man-made river found lots of flour and flakes in it last year. A man-made river? I guess that's what you meant. Say your name again. Nope, I'm not saying your name again, Amar. Fake gold, says Beans. I mean, there's fake gold here. There's definitely fake gold here. So, whoa. Your name's Omar? Hello, Omar. Can I say your name? YouTube the Gamer Girl? Hello. 11-year-old Beans? Hello. Happy metal detecting passion. Cheers. Cheers to you. I am having fun. We found our first color finally after several pans. Yeah, I find panning therapeutic. Right now, like, I'm in the most blissful state that a human being could be in, hanging out in a creek, hanging out with you guys after work, chilling. Hello, Vincent. Poco, you've had a question this whole time and you just haven't asked it yet. So there's lots of gold miners in the chat that can answer it. Become a member, subscribe. Miguel's wait, Scotland. Scotland's the man. The welcoming committee. All right. What's the next time it will go live? I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow or not. If I do, I'm gonna go to the one place that I'm most likely to find gold here in Athens. But Saturday and Sunday from Dahlonega, we're gonna get big gold. We're gonna get good gold this weekend. We're gonna get a small pile of gold this weekend. Lily, hello Lily. Hello Trisha. No nuggets yet, Funny Mafia. Yeah, Poco, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, Yahula Creek Park in Dahlonega, Georgia. You're more than welcome to meet me out there around 10 in the morning, and I'll be live streaming for 3 or 4 hours, depending on how long my battery lasts and how tired I get. Trisha, hola. All right, what we got here? Budget men, hello. Okay, there's basically no black sand in this one. Oh my gosh, I was gonna read a message, but it went past. How high do I think gold prices will go? Gold prices, I mean, who knows? It's not how high gold prices will go. The value of gold doesn't really change. So gold prices aren't really gonna go high. What's gonna happen is the value of the dollar is gonna decline and gold's gonna stay the same. So it's kind of a misnomer that gold increases in value. It doesn't. Gold goes up when the dollar goes down. It's not actually more valuable, we just have less purchasing power. Okay. Let's see if we got another micro. What do you say? Let's tap it carefully and gently. And see, now we know we have to zoom in for the micros. I think I see one stuck under the riffle. I think there's one stuck under the riffle. Let's go in for a look. I swear I saw one under. down below. Is there one? Let me see here. Let's zoom in. Where I thought I saw one was like up here somewhere, but yeah, there it is. Right there. In the center of the screen, under the riffle. Let's see. Is that? There you go. Is that gold? I think so. Is it? Let's see if it'll twinkle. No, I don't think it's gold. That's not gold. Okay, so let's look right here at the last little possible place where there could be gold. Hey, is that gold? I don't know, but we're not getting much gold to speak of. So I'm gonna go ahead and say we're not getting much gold. Not much in that pan, so that was kind of a bust. Did I see the solar eclipse? I did see it. It only got to about 80% here. I might need a magnifying glass to see that. Yeah. Only 85%. So 85% of gold is not visible. 85% of gold is microscopic. Only 15% of gold is big enough to see with the naked eye. Isn't that crazy? If you have to ask, is that gold? It isn't. And you know it. You know it. If it's gold, there's no mistaking it. It's gold. I've been fooled a few times, but usually not long. Silver's climbing at the same rate, around 28%. Yeah, silver's going to go up. Again, like I said, silver's not going up. The dollar's going down. Destiny, welcome. Destiny, welcome. I appreciate you. Valdrine Fritas. We tudo bim. Hi. I don't know. Is that French? Is that French? I don't know. Hobo Rob, you got to put the phone in the charger. Good night, sir. Good night. Good night, Hobo Rob. Jesus, what do I do for work? I work in telecommunications industry. That is as specific as I'm going to get. Good night. Oh, yeah, that's Careless says good night, Rob. Holly Schaefer, hello. How are you? How are you? You buy your gold with dollars? Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Okay, it just got darker. I think it's about to thunderstorm. Have I found any silver stuff? Not today. But we're going to get out of here, guys. It's about to start coming down. So I'm going to go ahead and shut down the stream. I appreciate you guys. And so go ahead and hit the 3 dots in the corner there and hit the like button before you head out. And if you could subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. Possibly even join, become a member, and check out my merch store, which is goldiswhereyouFindit.com. And I'll see you either tomorrow evening or Saturday, one of the two. I'm not sure yet. Thank you so much, and have a good one.